Because this episode starts with this visit from these people from the church of Reverend Brown's revival, what's going across country, the killing of Uncle Sam. The synchronicity of this and the timing of it adds to its chillingness. I don't get bothered much out there by death threats. This one bothered me. Anyway, let's get into the clip. You can see it for yourself.
The killing of Uncle Sam, and it's talking about the agenda to, take away the rights that we have, how they're trying to take away the Constitution and things like that. And also, it's over 200 years of history, and it's following the money trail, so you can see, what's been going on and everything. And just you doing this, I just wanted to tell you about that. So that
I'm sorry. Repeat all that again. You're connected to, or what is this?
My pastor, our pastor, he's writing a book, and it's called The Killing of Uncle Sam. And it's talking about the plan to destroy America, and it follows the money trail of the whole world and the system that's in place.
People are paid off.
Yeah, and
I'm very glad to hear this. Why, can you send me some more information about that?
Yes.
On the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
I gotta get one of the guys.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we're
I have
actually here this week until Friday.
That's hilarious. I'm so hanging on to that.
You live in this area, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
depending on weather, I'll be out tomorrow, but yeah.
Okay, because we're at Victory Fellowship Church, and it's in, how do you pronounce it? Mattery?
Yeah, he'd probably like to meet you.
I would love to meet. I'm glad to meet all you guys. I mean, this is right up my alley. I'm so glad to hear the people I spoke to yesterday, and it's synchronicity, right? A woman that was working with the EU out of Spain, and I brought up Agenda 21. She knew exactly, of course, she was working in that realm. And, of course, it's all about doing exactly what you're saying, destroying Western civilizations, getting rid of our freedom.
We stopped their agenda.
Yeah. In their own words, I think they're about 20-odd years behind where they would like to be. We were supposed to be well on the way to being murdered by now.
Oh, yeah. Especially anybody with a Christian faith.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a dramatic attack on the...
We got to go, though.
Well, I'm thrilled to meet you guys. God bless you. Take some cards and
come check
go
it
subscribe to my YouTube channel and all, because I speak to a lot of people out here. I don't know if you listen to InfoWars, but I just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just won their
Our pastor was on
there.
He interviewed, Alex Jones interviewed him.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, about what's going on.
Well, I've been a guest on the show several times. I just won his Patriot Challenge contest.
Nice.
So what I want to do, and maybe we can even coordinate this if you keep in contact, when I get the prize money in, I'm going to put screens on here and live stream straight to the street, so I can do interviews with the pastor here on the street.
That's cool.
Wow. That's awesome.
Do we have the address to give him so they can get there tonight? We're having it tonight and tomorrow if you have time. Come in.
Oh, yeah, write it down right in here.
Tell him you spoke with some of his team and you just would like to meet him because... you believe in the same stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're all criminals. When you look at it, what I don't understand is they go up to be one of our congressmen and House representatives, and it's true. They go up there with hardly anything, and they come out millionaires. How does that happen?
Yeah.
It's because they're getting their pockets lined by all these special interests and these what do they call them, lobbyists? They go up there and they just pay their way into getting their agenda across.
Well, they become corrupted.
Yeah.
In many different ways. I mean, they can be compromised by, being entrapped. I mean, they use sexual situations, of course, in big ways.
And videotape them and then blackmail them. I mean, there's so many things they do. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, people are waking up to it. That's what's great. Since the advent of the internet, people are not getting all their information from those sources.
Yep.
So we have places like InfoWars to go and WorldNet Daily and the Drudge Report.
We go to Breitbart and Drudge. That's my two main. That is hilarious.
Yeah. You can get a lot of my designs on apparel if anybody's brave enough to wear any of this stuff.
All right, we gotta go, girl. Don't take 10 years. Let's go. Come on.
So any prices on these?
Yeah, it's all done by donation. Most people give me around $10,000 for them.
10,000. That
Yeah,
sounds like
but-
a good price.
Yeah, but,
It's a good price.
There you go.
Oh, it's a
I'll put
pleasure
all the
meeting. All right,
information
guys.
there.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
thank
Very
you.
kind of you. Now, I went to the revival. When it was something else. There was a lot of people there. I would guesstimate that there were probably around 500 to 600. And unfortunately, I didn't meet the doctor, Brown. I should have eaten something before I went out there. Plus, I had a lot of work to do, so I left early. I left before I could get a chance to meet him, and I'm really sorry I didn't now, because just a couple of days later, here he was on Alex Jones' show. So then the next day, when I was out on the street, this happened.
Boom! Like, surprise. I don't know.
Why would he do that? Why would a state trooper even do something like that?
It's all as perplexing as the next.
I mean, I wish I would have had the cameras on when that happened.
Right? That would be funny.
Because then I'd get that guy's license plate, hunt him down, and say, "Excuse me, but what in the fuck were you trying to do, pretending to shoot me out the window?" A state trooper tries to pretend to shoot me? Wow.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt that intimidation.
No, they intimidate people like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean
Oh, exactly.
I've been intimidated before out here, but I've been never ever intimidated by a state trooper. Go by, roll down the window, point his, he might have been pointing his gun at me for all I know, and go boom. Jesus Christ. All right.
Hey, maybe he'll come by again.
I doubt it. Well, if he does, the next boom coming out of there might be real. Duck. If you see him, run like hell. I'll run in the opposite direction so I won't put you in jeopardy. Jesus, fuck, that got me rattled right there. Now you heard, I mean, it sounded like he said boom, didn't it?
Yeah, totally. Boom, boom. Yeah.
And it was a state trooper.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not hallucinating.
Oh, no. I'm not doubting your thing by any means. I'm just thinking, like, I know a lot of people who became cops and they, like, don't take it too seriously. They'll, like, say stuff like boo or, like, something like that.
Well, I speak to cops out here on a daily basis.
Oh, totally. Exactly. Yeah, that's why
I'm a magnet for them, you know, but they're the ones I usually speak to, like what I'm doing. The ones that don't probably want to kill me. Hi. So about 25 minutes later, another state trooper comes by, 2 state troopers come by, and I stopped them to ask them if they were the guys that came by earlier and went boom to me. They weren't. They seemed as perplexed as I was about the situation. And it was this conversation. About maybe 20 minutes ago or something. Was it you?
It's our first trip today.
Okay, because I know how to take this. I got the cameras over there to prove it. But I was talking to a young lady, and a state trooper came by about maybe 25 minutes ago, rolled down the window halfway, and went boom! Now, I didn't get to see in, so I don't know whether he was just pointing his fingers at me or what. But that was one of the strangest episodes I've ever had out here. It was a state trooper. I have the lady witness where I was standing there talking to her, and a state trooper, a vehicle exactly like this. It startled me. I didn't get the number.
No, it's our first trip today.
And but the passenger window rolled down halfway.
There was 2 people in it or what?
I couldn't tell. I just had it. The window rolled down halfway. You know.
Guys, black guys? What?
I couldn't see within.
Window tint, so you can't help but see in mine.
Yeah. Well, it's
obvious with ours.
Yeah, indeed.
Anyway.
I think these were tinted. I could be wrong, but it happened so fast. But it startled me that. I mean, I've had other idiots come by. I'm not saying that the state trooper was an idiot, but who knows? Could happen. But I just thought it's strange, and I thought I'd let you know because I don't know how to take that.
I got you. I don't either.
Yeah, you know. All right, guys.
All right, man. Be careful.
Stay safe. I happened to, after that conversation, walk over and talk to the guy that owns the hammock shop that's right next to me. He saw the whole incident, and he thought it was kind of weird. And anyway, this is what he saw, and it leaves little doubt in my mind that the cops were directing what they said at me. Anyway, listen to it. Let me know what you think.
So what they told you when they pulled up? Oh, you just asked them what was going on?
Yeah, of course, they know nothing. I don't know anything. They were obviously not the guys, because those were two white guys.
Yeah, and it was a black guy, big, heavy-set black guy with a bald head. And the white guy didn't get a chance, but I knew he was a white guy. I didn't get.
I should have asked Doug more and find out who those two were, because it shouldn't be hard to find out who they were. I mean, they pretty much in the areas of only so many of them be in this district. So, but I mean, that shook me, man. I mean,
yeah, that's weird. Why would they even try to? Because that's intimidation, right?
You think?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I've had other punks come by and do that, and I think nothing of it, you know, because they're punks.
Yeah.
But when you have a state trooper go by and roll down the window and go boom.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I saw it. I remember.
That's kind of shit that happens in El Salvador.
Yeah, because you know why I kind of was, because they look this way. They look towards our way, and the vibe I got was kind of, are they looking for anybody? Why are they looking at me? Because they looked at us, and then they, as they passed by, rolls up the window. So like, that's weird. I'm at work, there's nothing for me, That was weird for me also.
Well, if anything happens to me.
No, I get it.
Man. And the scary thing is, last night I go to this revival, and there was an author there that was writing this book, The Killing of Uncle Sam.
Oh, really?
That's the name of the book.
And what happened the other day, I was delivering, and they told you, they were talking to you, and...
Oh, some woman called 911 on me because of the grab pussy sign.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. That was a
crazy.
joke. The next day I ran into these troopers, and I got a little bit more information on who to call, and I did call. And I'll get to the conversation of that after this clip. Hi, gentlemen. I don't mean to disturb you, but when you get done here, if you can pull up to my car up there, I have a question for you of an incident that happened yesterday. Would that be a bother to you?
Well, we're right here. You can talk to us about it right now.
Oh, you're not busy?
No, you can talk to us.
Okay. Would it be okay? I'd like to keep an eye on my car. Is it all right if we can drive up there?
We don't want to block the road.
No, you can pull off the side. There's parking up there. There's parking up there.
Well, it's better for us. Tell us about it right now.
Okay. Yesterday, and I reported this to another state trooper, but I'm trying to get some information on her, how I might be able to get some information on this. A state police trooper car drove by my lot. I got witnesses on this because I had the cameras on, so those people saw it there, and I got the people over there saw this. The passenger side window went down as I was speaking to someone here, proportionately, right? And what we heard was boom, and I went. And I looked, and I noticed, and then I was at this angle, so I couldn't see, inside. And then the window went up, and the state trooper car went around the corner there. And I asked the young lady, I said, did I hear and see what I just hear and thought I saw? She goes, yeah. I went, that's very strange.
What did you see?
A state trooper car come by, and when I was about proportionately about here to where you are, was in this direction, and I heard the word boom. Now,
heard?
Yeah.
Word boom?
Yeah.
Heard?
No, we all heard the word boom. Even they heard the word boom. It was in other words, it was like animated enough to be heard from the street to the hammock shop.
You heard the word boom?
Yeah. And like that, I asked the lady, I said, did you just hear what I thought I just heard? And she said, yes. And then I went, that is extremely odd. I says, I don't know what that meant.
All right, so So what are you?
Sir, I got cash up there. I would
find something, or is something that you want?
I would like to find out what was that directed at me. One, I don't even know if it was directed at me. But if it was, I'd like to find out why they directed that at me.
Here.
Who would I contact? Who should I contact?
I'm going to give you a telephone number.
Thank you, sir. Or with my pen back there.
Area code 50. All right. Are you familiar with Troop B?
Troop B.
In Kenner.
I am now.
Bravo.
Okay.
Google Troop B office.
Troop B office.
Troop B office, Kenner.
Okay.
And there are several supervisors there all day long. You can report it to anyone about an incident that took place, and they'll guide you to get towards the supervisor that actually regulates.
Perfect. Thank you for that information, sir.
We have different troops around the area. Troop B for New Orleans.
That's what I was looking for.
And they will guide you to get in contact with the right supervisor to do, if anything, in regards to answer your question the way you would like it to be answered, okay?
I appreciate...
Get back up to yourself, because I'm looking too at it. But that's how you go.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, have a good one.
Anyway, this is the end of this saga. I called the number that the state trooper gave me when I talked with an officer, Maddie, and she kind of tried to do the best she can to brush this off as a no big deal. I didn't get snarky with her, but I did try to express my concern. I kind of left her with the idea that I was just going to blow this off, but I'm having a hard time doing that. My thing is I just don't have the time to ways to follow through on this. I mean, I could make the time because it is an important issue. I mean, you know, the possibility of, the state coming down on me like that. I mean, they just shot that Seth Rich investigator in the back and ran him over. And I mean, I'm a small fry in all of this, but, I just got some recognition, of course, because of, being involved with the contest with Alex Jones. Maybe I hit a nerve with someone, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to throw a scare at me. Maybe this wasn't anything. I don't, maybe it was, maybe the cops were talking with each other, but I don't think so. The way they rolled down the window, were looking in my direction. This was directed at me, I feel sure of it. And, it's disconcerting, to say the least. So I don't know. Well, let's put it this way: if I should happen to, die mysteriously, at least you got a suspect. Look for a bald-headed black state trooper and his white partner. See if they did it. Anyway, this is the end of that. And go out there and support me before they do bump me off, will you? Thanks.